Welcome to Ho Chi Minh.
So today we leave Phu Quoc to fly to Ho Chi Minh, and then we're gonna fly to central Vietnam. I just got through security. It was pretty painless. Tired of traveling.
Welcome to Tân Sơn Nhất International Airport, Ho Chi Minh City.
We're in the car going to the hotel. It's currently 2:30-ish and it feels like 100. A lot of shops here are closed on the new year and it's 2 days before. I might have a very hard time finding things to do here and places to eat because a lot of places are closed for the new year.
Welcome to Ho Chi Minh. That was my first Grab experience, and people drive more aggressive here. And also, we're at, I think, my favorite pho place. There are two of them, and I'm hoping this one is the right one. I'm not sure yet. I will let you know. But this one, if it is, it's very, very, very good. When you sit down, they give you like this massive vegetable plate. If this is the right restaurant, I've been dreaming about this for the past 5 years. I'm hungry. Sriracha. I think this might be the right restaurant. If you travel by yourself, a Grab bike would be best, but if you have more than one person, then maybe a car would be better, right? Just a little bit slower to get around. This is the first time that I've ever gone to a city and I'm completely by myself. Trying to find like Grab and getting a Grab every single time. It's very difficult that way because I don't know what is open, what is not open, and where to go for certain things. So we are here at one of the biggest mall. So this is one of the places I recommend going. It is called Vincom Center. Very beautiful. Try not to get run over by a car on my first day in Ho Chi Minh. You have to be more aware. There are more cars and more people here, so just be more alert. So if you land here and you didn't bring your makeup, skincare, toiletry or whatever, or clothes, I would just come to this mall. They have everything you would need here. The price might be more expensive than the US, but they will have everything in one place and you don't have to go hunt. Beautiful. There was one comment that I saw before coming here that said this mall is run down. It is not run down, it's still very modern. That person is wrong, unless they're comparing this mall to the one in Hanoi. It's a hot pot, it's a movie theater. I'm trying to find a tea place or a boba place or a coffee place. Maybe it's all the way down. I'm gonna take the elevator down because I don't want to go through 5 escalators. You're gonna find everything you need here. I actually went to hunt down flip-flop before coming to Vietnam, and there's a whole flip-flop store. There's a Starbucks here. I'm actually kind of scared to try Starbucks here. So we're gonna try this place. This is what we had in Phu Quoc. These are the Thai desserts. Huế delights. No one is in there. Poor Huế. It's okay. Cream puffs. I'm gonna try one of that. A lot. I found that the food in Saigon is a little bit pricier than other places. Like my pho was 95, and most places the highest that I've seen was like 55. So they're almost like double the price here of the food. So many boba option now. So it's about $2 for a boba here. This one would have cost like $7 back in the US. This is very different than the picture. Actually, I like it. We're just there for this boba. So we're gonna go to the other mall called Saigon Mall, and I'm gonna show you the difference between the two malls. And plus it's kind of half a mile from here, so we're gonna walk outside to see the city a little bit because I need to do some shopping, and I don't know where to go, and I don't like buying things at the mall. Crazy. And there they go. At least this crossway here that you can walk. This is the only place so far that you can walk at a crossway. Probably because it's only in this area. I'm pretty sure anywhere else that's not nice and modern, you're not gonna be able to cross the street. Oh, I love this. This is the best sticky rice. This is my problem here. Like, I want to eat everything, but I can't. So I have to like really pace myself or I'll just regret it later. But it is very beautiful here. Flowers. You see a lot of people dressing up for the holiday to take their pictures. People just want an excuse to take pictures. I mean, they can take pictures any time of the year. But at least around this time, there are a lot of flowers. Oh no, they're singing the traditional Vietnamese song. I'm Vietnamese and I found that type of music really, really annoying. So I don't know what other people would think of that when they hear it, but I hate that music growing up. My parents were always listening to it. Oh, look at that, the dragon head. Oh, it was a mistake to come in here. This is way too crowded for me. It's not even a way, just one way in and one way out. Very nice. It's like a well. I'm just looking for a way to get out of here. This whole area is fenced and all these people are trying to take pictures, so they're not moving. I'm gonna skate over there. I'm gonna take it, look at this. It's like 10 degrees cooler out here versus in there. Street food, a lot of street food. And at night it's even more than this. Over there is Saigon Center. So we're gonna go in here. I've actually never been to this one. If you can cross the street in Saigon, you can pretty much cross the street anywhere. Anywhere in Vietnam, I mean. Don't try crossing the highway in the US. So this is the mall. So the first thing you see is Chanel when you walk in. And they pretty much have the same as the other one. I would probably go to the other store just because the location is a little bit better. More people taking a picture of themselves back there. But then I'm talking to a camera, so I can't really judge. So for some reason, the other mall looks more closed in, kind of because you have to go behind the wall to get to the other side. I don't know how to explain it. But then this one is more open. So many good restaurants. I'm gonna try this one though. Haven't had sushi since forever. Oh my goodness, Japanese chef. And he's pretty famous. It's really cool. All of the table can have their own privacy. But I'm alone, so we're gonna be sitting at the bar. Very crowded. I don't know if it's just overhyped or it might be really, really good. So we will see. Definitely the uni. They have oyster. This would be very dangerous. Look at all of this. How am I supposed to pick all those fresh seafood? This is raw uni. Sashimi. That fish egg. I might have to starve tomorrow if I eat this. Cái này là khác nhau là sao? Cái này là từ Nhật qua hả? That was very, very good. Oh no, I want to order more. So this one, it has fish eggs. I'm gonna order more oysters. Sad that I didn't get to try the uni. I bet it would have been perfect. So far, everything I tried have been very, very good. It's probably one of the best Japanese sushi restaurant I have ever had. So if you're in Ho Chi Minh, I recommend you come in here. I don't even know what the name of this called. The price is a little bit pricey for Vietnam standard, but it's not for US standard, I guess. So the two oyster I had, equivalent $10. So each of them were about $5, but it has like fish eggs, caviar. It was worth it. If you love oyster, definitely give that one a try. These guys are very busy up there. It was much more satisfying than my lunch yesterday, and it was almost about the same price. That was so good. One of the best Japanese restaurants I've ever had, and I had a lot. Oh, it's not about Lucy. But right across this mall right here is this really famous bookstore. That right there. Really quite nice. It is much harder to cross right now. Lots and lots of books, manga. So there are English books. Oh, cute. You'll see a lot of stationaries. It's mainly books here. Something to visit if you go to this mall. And just go on and on. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. Just stop over there. This is what it is during Tết here. Funny. Welcome to Saigon. That is the bookstore. So this is Binh Thanh Market. This is the night market here. Wow. This is hủ tiếu, one of my favorite dishes. So this has two different type of noodles, the white one and the yellow one. So this is hủ tiếu. This is the cathedral, the main cathedral here, and it's under construction, and the post office is right next to it. This is the local parking garage for the motorbike near the post office. So you would have to pay this person. So it's 10,000 to park here, but usually it's around 2,000 to 5,000. Today it just, everything is inflated today because of the New Year's. Look at that, crossing the street of Saigon. So this is the cathedral right here to my left. And it is currently under construction. Beautiful park. So it's in honor of this Virgin Mary. So this is the famous post office in Ho Chi Minh. And it is actually very, very pretty. It's actually built by the French, I believe. Look how pretty. I think I read somewhere that this is actually built by the same guy that did the Eiffel Tower. This is actually the best place to buy a postcard. A lot of different postcards. How beautiful this is. It's like painted or printed on bamboo. So pretty. This is why you don't have a lot of friends. Then you don't have to buy them anything. Very iconic Vietnamese. So if you're buying postcard, I recommend just come here to get all the postcard because they're gonna have the best one here. And you can ship it out or mail it out here. So that's really, really cool. Actually, I like mailing postcard to myself because you get the stamp from Vietnam and it's a special souvenir. You can't really buy anywhere else. So this might be another good place to find souvenir. Some stickers, more books and toys. Very cute. If you go to the post office, it's just right next door to it, so you can come here. This is a wishing tree, so you can write your wishes on here. My wish would be to get more subscribers on YouTube. So this is another parking garage for a motorbike. Wherever you go or you rent a motorbike here, you would have to find these type of garage to park your bikes, or the police will come and give you a ticket. You can no longer just park anywhere on the road. You can still do that in Hanoi and Da Nang and Hue, but not in Ho Chi Minh. So that is the gate. We are going here. This place is quickly becoming my favorite coffee and tea. And you can only find it in Ho Chi Minh, I think. Oh, AC, nice. I like the milk tea here a lot. Pastries. Cho em 2 cái trà sữa Phúc Long lớn với 2 cái flan. Phúc Long milk tea. This is Vietnamese flan. Do this. I think it's about like a foot away. So if you're taller than 5 feet, you're definitely gonna need to bend down. So they have a second level up there. This is, I'm probably saying it wrong, Vitesco or Bitesco. So the mall is closed for the New Year, or today is New Year's Eve, and they're closed. So again, if you're a foreigner with no family in Vietnam, try not to go to Vietnam during this time. The mall is closed, I can't show it to you, but I can show you the sky deck. So we're gonna buy the ticket here and go up. So you can see the whole city. I kind of recommend coming here at night. It's probably more beautiful at night versus the daytime. So the price is gonna be the same day or night. So yeah, go at night. So this is the top 20 iconic buildings in the world. And this building is number 5. That's really cool. We made the top 5 in the world. You can see Binh Thanh Market over there. Right there. Welcome to Ho Chi Minh or Saigon. Oh, Phúc Long. We were just there. The people are so tiny. They have traditional Vietnamese clothing here. Very cool. This is very traditional Vietnamese from the 40s, 30s, 50-ish. There are like embroidery on the neckline. That's so pretty. That's what people were wearing in the 1618. So definitely worth the price to come up here. This is my first time up here and I really enjoy it. But go during sunset. Actually sunset is better because you can see it during the daylight and you can see it at the nighttime transition. So I recommend going between sunset, during sunset, not between sunset. Go during sunset. Hello. Welcome to Vietnam. If you don't know where to go, come here first because it shows like all of the really good attraction here. And you click on it and it'll show you a picture and then some information about it, all the museums and everything like that. It will show you all the famous or popular attraction in Ho Chi Minh. Very cool. There's the souvenir shop here. So this is the sky deck. Come here before sunset. Then you could view the city during the day and the sunset and at night. So you have all of that because it's unlimited time up there. You can spend as much time as you want. And it's 240,000 to go up there. And I highly recommend it. I think this should be your first stop when you come to Saigon because they have the screen where you could see every famous or popular places in Vietnam. So highly recommend to go up there, 49th floor. There is a mall in here, which is closed today, so I can't show it to you. But if you need to buy things, come to this mall and then go to the sky deck. You can spend your whole day around this area because there are plenty of walking. The walking street is just 1 block away. So this is where you go down for the parking garage. And if you have a motorcycle, then it's gonna be basement 3. Vinh Thanh Market.
This is the map that I think only the locals can read. This market was built in 1914, and I think it still looks like it was built in 1914. There are 4 entrances to the market from north, south, east, west. If you've never been to a Vietnamese market, it is quite a cultural experience. So I recommend everyone that go to Vietnam come here at least once. And you can find from clothing to souvenir to fabric, herbs, anything you could possibly think of, you probably find in here. But I don't recommend buying things from here. Well, you can if you want to experience the Vietnamese market bargain. Whatever price they put in the price tag, it's not always the actual price that you should pay. You should still bargain. Let's say if it's for 100,000, you should cut it down to around 60 and then see where that would go. So always do 40% and then 20%. But if you don't want to play that game, then just go to one of the malls that I showed you previously. I noticed that the Binh Thanh vendors are a little bit more aggressive. So only stop by a stall that you actually going to buy something because sometimes they will get angry if you touch or spend too much time at their stall and you walk away empty-handed. And there is an amazing food court. I would definitely check out the food court for a local experience.
This is Turtle Lake. It's more of a pond than a lake. Oh, there's a fish. Look at that fishy. They really need to change the water here. Very pretty. Another parking garage. This is the smaller market or more for locals. Waiting for my sugarcane drink. I'm gonna have one every single day until I leave here, and then I could go a whole year without drinking it. So good. This right here is the famous coffee apartment. So that right there is the famous coffee apartment. It's right in the middle of this walking street. A very beautiful building. So the amount that you pay for parking here is the same as taking a Grab bike to wherever you're going. And you still have to walk to the place where you're going. So if you're gonna go around this really popular area, I would recommend just getting a Grab bike or a car because you do not want to try to find parking and pay for it. So we will eat rice plate. I really like this hotel. This is the only hotel that has laundry service and it's free, so you could do it by yourself. There's even a garden out here too that I forgot to film the other day when I checked in. So very nice hotel overall. Highly recommend. The hardest part about staying in a hotel or traveling constantly is that sometimes the nicer hotel takes about 2 days to do the laundry service. And here you could just do it at your convenience. But I recommend doing it the night before you check out because you don't want to be rushing in the morning to do it. Sometimes the drive could take up to 3 hours here.
I forgot to take a video of my room, so these are the photos.
So I highly recommend this hotel. So before I come in here, I contacted a few people because I wasn't sure about the taxi situation. And they quoted me it was like 300 from airport to hotel, which is like near the Dingtan district where we are right now. And then 500 from hotel to the airport. I was kind of desperate because I wasn't understanding the taxi situation. So I paid for a car to wait for me at the airport. And now when I tried to use the Grab app, it's 150 from here to the airport. So I really highly recommend using Grab. It's a little bit more difficult using Grab once you land at the airport. That's why I got someone to pick me up. Hello anh. Sân bay. Em lấy cái này. Recap. So when you're in Saigon, first when you land, go to the tower if it's like close to sunset. Go there first. Then you can check out the area and see what you want to do. Plan your trip that way because they have all the highlights of what to do in Ho Chi Minh. Go shopping there if you want to. Walk around that area. That's what I would do on my first day here. And then if you have time the next day, try some of the local restaurant, go to a museum, go get a massage. And yeah, that's how I would probably plan my one night and one day here. But I didn't get to do all that on this trip, so it's a little bit disappointing. Sorry if this video is kind of boring. But that would just make you learn not to come here during the day if you don't have any family here because everything will be shut down.
Thank you for watching. Until next time.